And welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick, and thanks for coming on with me on this beautiful special day, 10/10/2020. 10/10/2020. Wow. You know, it's a pretty special day. You're not going to see this come for who knows. You're not going to be alive for the next time you ever see a sequence like 10/10/2020. It's pretty cool. This is a pretty special day. I'm feeling still the same. I'm still struggling, still having issues with my surgery, dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of craziness. I was able this morning to go to the farmer's market. Went over, paid my light bill also, and picked up some medicine at Walgreens. But man, the pain, woo, man, when I talk about serious pain, pain in the ass, I mean, this is the most serious, crazy pain. It's just, it's very hard. The recovery is very hard. It's like, it's not fun at all. But yeah, I did go to the farmer's market this morning. We got one more weekend left for the farmer's market until the end of the 2020 season, which is very disappointing because, I really enjoy going to the farmer's market every Saturday. I think I only missed maybe 2 Saturdays out of the whole year because of my health. But it's sad to like, excuse me, not to have them around. They wrap up the farmers market October 17th, which is next Saturday. It should be good though. Saturday should be really actually. I think the weather should be okay for the farmers market. Let me double check that because I think it's gonna be okay. Like something in my mind is telling me it's gonna be okay that day, and I want to make sure I purchased my last purchases of produce from the farmers market. Um, that's that's the only thing that bothers me because now I gotta buy my produce from the supermarkets, and like the supermarket produce are kind of like sad. They're sad. They're like I don't know. They're just not happy. They look more sad than anything. But every time I buy my produce from the farmers market, it seems like the fruits and the vegetables are all happy and they want to be eaten and they look forward to be eaten. I gotta make sure next weekend we get plenty of honey. I got a honey for my trauma therapist as a gift, as a thank you gift. I got her a whole bunch of honey sticks, all different flavors of honey sticks, and I got her a 2 pound of honey because she drinks a lot of tea. She's a she's a vegan, and I think she's a vegan, and I think I don't know if she eats meat. I'm not sure. I don't think she eats meat. I know she's vegan. I know I think she's a vegetarian too. But she's more into, she don't like use sugars and stuff like that. So she likes to put honey in her tea. So I made sure I got her a lot of honey sticks for her and her son that they like to drink tea and like they like to suck on the honey sticks and they're all different flavors. So each flavor is a different profile flavor, different taste. So I got a good mixture for them. I'm actually not gonna give it to them this weekend. Excuse me. I'm gonna actually give them their gift next weekend once the farmers market's over because I feel like I want to get her some more honey sticks and I want to get her this other honey jar that I saw that was really cool that had the honeycomb inside it. I want to get her that as a gift also for doing a lot of helpful things for me and helping me out. I don't know where I will be without this lady. This lady's like, she's better than any doctor, any person that I freaking know. This lady knows me more than I know myself, which is weird, right? She knows how psychic I am. She's accepting of my psychic abilities and how well and how in tune I am with my abilities. I want to get back into my psychic readings and helping people out in the near future. I'm still debating whether if I'm gonna stick with StreamYard or jump back to Zoom. Right now, I'm on the fence. This is gonna probably either be my last show on StreamYard or I may continue it. I might just pay the $25 and continue on with StreamYard. My only problem is that I don't like StreamYard and I don't like the fact that it cuts off a lot. And not only that, it cuts off a lot, but like I like Zoom. I like the fact that I can have a lot of people on there and I could have private time with the individuals and I could broadcast my show on YouTube through Zoom. And I'm thinking that I want to go back to Zoom. Yeah, it's gonna cost me $55. Double what StreamYard is, pretty much double what StreamYard is. But there's so much, like Zoom is so much better than StreamYard, and I feel like it's worth it paying the extra for Zoom. Maybe I could get a discount or something. Maybe I could figure something, call them up, see if there's any discounts, and maybe I could get a discount. I would love to pay the year subscription, which comes out to around $500 for the whole year for broadcasting on YouTube for a whole year. Comes out to about, when you do the math, it's about $43 a month. $43 a month, which is not so bad at all. Um, Compared to like $55 a month. But that's if I do the annual, if I pay the whole fee up front. So it's like it'll come out to like $44, $43 a week. Even at 44, it's only a difference of $19 extra that would be paying on Zoom compared to StreamYard per month. And I get to have a whole bunch of people if I want to on there. I could have private shows where I could do movie time with individuals, and I'll have like a group of five, six, seven, eight people come in, and it's like a movie theater, but your own private movie theater at your own home. And I play a movie, the movie of the night, and we all watch it together. And it's pretty cool because everyone, we watching it, and if you want to make a comment, you can make a comment, you know. Um, but it's something that it's cool to do, and I think I want to bring it back. Hurricane Delta did a lot of damage. Hurricane Delta did. I gotta bring up the pictures of Hurricane Delta. Let's see, at the aftermath. There it is. Aftermath of Hurricane Delta. They do have some pictures. I don't know if there's any deaths yet. All I know, there's thousands, over 600,000 people without power in Louisiana and also in portions of Mississippi. They're starting to lose power out there also. Trying to see. Right now, Delta is a tropical depression, which is bringing heavy rain and flooding threats to the Tennessee Valley at this moment. The Delta does leave hundreds of thousands without power. And we knew that was gonna happen. With these type of hurricanes, they knock out the power. Actually, the state usually turn off the power before even the hurricane comes. They turn off the power. Let's see. We got some images here from the hurricane. Um, a lot of damage, a lot of tree damage, homes damaged, trees falling on top of homes, roofs that were like damaged. They got even more damage during the storm. Not sure of any deaths. I don't really watch the news like that. I'll just look at the pictures and I see the aftermath of it, which is a lot of, more cleaning up to do. It's the thing is that like the area was already hit before, so it's like it got to be worked on again. And this time is it's going to take a lot more work because this is a double, two hurricanes are hitting like around the same area pretty much. One was a cat 4 and the other one was a cat 3 going to cat 2. Very very strong storm, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you know, are happy that it landed as a cat 2, but also a lot of people are kind of pissed off because they don't have power right now. So no power, no internet, no ways of communication because the signals are down, cell phone signals are down, so you won't be able to use your cell phone. Sometimes they deploy these emergency services where you can use like Wi-Fi calling. I think AT&T or Verizon, I think one of those two, they usually set up a emergency um, Wi-Fi up in the air. What they do is they put up it's kind of like a big balloon. It's a it's a they fill it up with helium, and at the end of it, they have like a Wi-Fi um, kind of instrument where it releases the Wi-Fi to that area, and they deploy those throughout the state for emergency crews and for individuals that need to get like in touch with others or stuff, so forth. And they could use Wi-Fi calling. Hey, what's up, Angel Army? What's going on? You still doing your marathon? I was watching it last night. I saw majority of it. I fell asleep. It was, you got to do what you got to do to get those hours. Me, I'm not even worried about hours like that. I'm like, you know what? I just keep going with the flow. This is just my entertainment purposes. And I'm looking at the pictures here from Delta, and yeah, they got rocked. They got rocked. They got a lot of water. Just a lot of damage, a lot of tree damage, a lot of water damage. Um, yeah, people. I hope they're over there. I know they're struggling. They're having a hard time, and it's only gonna get harder. Getting hit with two storms, literally in the same season. It's just crazy. But we gotta thank the good energy and the good Lord for the hurricane, that it wasn't as crazy as it could have been. Did send the hurricane to the same area where I said I wanted the hurricane to go through, which was around the Lake Charles area, Cameron area in Louisiana, and the intensity, was dropped pretty good. So hopefully, it doesn't cause a lot of you know deaths, because that's the problem there. The most of the deaths happen not during the storm, but it's usually after the storm. And it's usually like mistakes, or tree falling on someone, or things happening, and people die after the storm. I think with Hurricane Laura, I think there was like like a dozen people that died from that hurricane in Louisiana. I think it was a dozen or 24 people. I'm not sure in the amount exactly. I know it was a good amount of people died um, during Hurricane Laura, and I'm just browsing real quick. I'm just looking at pictures, see if there's anything like dramatic on here, and it's just a lot of damage. That's all it is. It's just I'm just looking at pictures of damages. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna put this out here. If you want to come on, talk for a bit, you're more than welcome to. It is a hangout, Saturday hangout. I'll be on for the next maybe hour or two. Depends how I feel. I'm smoking my medicine right now, so that's a good thing. I already had some medicine rolled up um, that I did this morning. I rolled up 5 joints this morning. And I smoked one earlier. I got I'm smoking one now, and I got 3 joints left. I'm definitely gonna end up smoking that one joint right after I smoke this one because I usually do a back to back. Because I smoke 3 to 4 joints a day, and if it's a really bad day that I'm hurting and I'm in critical, like crazy pain, um, I'll tend to even smoke a fifth joint. I rolled up 5 today, but I'm definitely gonna save at least one for actually one or two for tomorrow. Probably save one because I still got medicine there that I could roll up and stuff and put together. But I think with this one that I'm smoking and one more, that should be good enough for tonight. I can take my medicine early and get to sleep. I feel like my life is just going by way so fast. It's going by fast. Like you wake up, you do a couple of things, and your day's over. It's back to nightfall, and it's like your day's gone. So like these days keep passing, and we keep getting older, and time, it's not on our side. Time is short, and our deaths are coming. When we're all gonna end up dying, it's coming. And I just feel like you just gotta enjoy life to the fullest and try to do everything you can now and enjoy life while you're still alive. Like for me, I want to get my health back in order again and get my situation with my colon under control, and that way I don't have any problems. I want to get back into my photography. I really, 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 really want to get back into my photography. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up early, and I'm actually gonna charge the batteries tonight. Actually, once I get off of here, I'm gonna charge my batteries to my camera, and I'm gonna go through my camera and see if I can work on my photography and take some pictures. I would like to go and take some pictures and do something, be out and about taking pictures. I feel like it's a good thing to get out, and get out of the house. Like today, I got out of the house. I did a few things. I went to the farmers market. I went to Seatown. I went into the grocery store. Paid my light bill. Uh, Picked up my medication at Walgreens, and I came back home. I was in so much pain. Woof! I was in pain. I took my medicine. I made myself some breakfast, and then I end up falling back to sleep because my surgery, it's in a sensitive area where the pain is not going to go away, and it's a constant pain, and pain makes you very tired, very fatigued. And it's been making me very, very tired and very fatigued because I have pain in other areas in my body. It's not just in my colon from a surgery. No, I have pain in my lower abdominal and my stomach. That pain has not gone away, and I'm very concerned about it because it feels like it's getting worse, and it's hurting me a lot. And like I got this crazy pain in my back, and then I got my pain in my neck, and it's like pick your poison. Which pain you want? The pain in the ass, the pain in the neck, or the pain in the back, the pain in the stomach? You know, it's like can't win, can't win right now. It's not a non-win situation. This is like ain't gonna win. Um, Let me see if they have anything on here. Um, I was just checking the aftermath, but all they're showing is just damage, which I knew it was gonna be. That's not, but they did get a intense flooding. Um, just looking at a video here. As Good Morning America. That was Good Morning America video about the storm. Um, a lot of people still without power. Over 600,000 people without power. That's a crazy amount. That's a crazy amount of people. I think that's the first time I think in where a hurricane from a month ago made landfall and then another hurricane a month later hits the same area. I don't know if that's ever happened before in hurricane season where you have two storms, different storms hitting the same area. I know that must have been crazy. Let me see something here.
And overnight of the category. It moves over.
Oh wow. I'm just looking at the video from Good Morning America. You could guys check it out on YouTube. It's about a 4 minute show, and wow, they got they got their butts kicked. My butt. I love how the reporters they just stand behind a fallen tree, like like they put the fallen tree behind them, and then they stand in front of it, and they're like, you know, doing their report. Like, look, we have a branch on the floor, we have a we have limbs all over the place. It's so crazy. Yeah, like I can show you guys real quick. Watch. It's crazy. We could do like lip like readings, I guess, right? Lips. Let's see here. Let's come on this side. So this is what I'm watching. It's Good Morning America. This is a video that they were just showing of the hurricane. It hit Louisiana with 100-mile-per-hour winds, 11-foot storm surge. But look at this reporter, right? She has so much makeup on, and she's like, she made sure she had her lip gloss. And look, she's like, look at this. We have a branch, and that's something that you can move out the way with your hands. That's not something superly dramatic. I hate when like these news reporters, especially ABC News, like there's a twig on the floor. Oh my god, let's stand next to it. Let's lay next to it. It'd be more dramatic. Like, come on. And you can see, a lot of damage occurred during the storm. Storm surge was over 11 feet, and it lashed out on Louisiana. And yeah, it was intense. It literally was very intense. See, people still had tarps from the last storm. The motorhomes flipped over. Like a truck flipped over on the highway. You just got, it's just it's a storm came through. It's a lot of rain, and that's I mean it's good in a ways, because we need rain. What I need is some music too. Can't do this without. We gotta need some kind of music or some kind of something. Let's go with. wind looks like it was blowing her around. You see that wind? Woof. See, they put these reporters out here, and they try to make it as dramatic as possible, but he's not smart if he's standing next to a tree right here. He's not smart if he's standing next to a tree. Wow, look all the storms that hit. Got Hannah, Beta, Laura, Delta, Cristobal, Marco, Sally, Bertha, Isaacus, where's the I name, and Faye that came through. 10 storms, record landfall, but the intensity not so strong, See, tropical storm, minimum hurricane, tropical storm, Cat 2 hurricane, tropical storm, Cat 2 hurricane Delta, Cat 4 Laura, tropical storm Beta, and Hannah was just Cat 1 hurricane. So nothing too crazy as far as intensity goes, but look at between Laura and Hurricane Delta, only 12 miles difference. That's how good my psychic ability is, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you guys were here, when I was talking about the storm, I said that I would love to push this storm towards the area of Lake Charles, Cameron area, and sure enough, the storm went right next to it, literally 12 miles next to the area where I wanted the storm to go to. And that's amazing. That's freaking cool. That is freaking cool. 12 miles. And I said it. I wanted it to go to the same areas. At least it goes to the same areas that is damaged, and it won't add more to the pockets to us be paying for this shit. Oh, stop this crazy bitch. Let's get her out of here. Oh, look who's here. I got Albie in the background. Oh, Lord. Call the police. Let me call the police. Hold on. I don't know, because he's smoking a cigarette and he's going to get punched in the face. But let's go ahead and bring in Albie.
What's up, man?
Here comes the echo.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. You already know what to do.
All right, let me
Mr. Echo. Echo, echo, echo. Sometimes, yeah, you see, I can hear myself.
all right, let me reset my tab.
All right. And there goes Albie. You see him come, you see him go. There he goes, Mr. Albie. We'll watch a little bit more of this news. See what CBS. I'm not gonna put them to talk. You're just gonna watch the video. Oh, what happened out there? Poor people out there, Louisiana, man, they're just they gotta go through it. This is something that you gotta go through. You gotta deal with these storms, and these storms ain't gonna get any like lighter. It's gonna get stronger. So just deal with it. That's a lot of garbage she has behind her, a lot of debris. They got to pick all that up within the next few weeks. Hopefully, they don't get another storm. But it's going to bring Albie again. What's up, Albie?
What's up?
Hold on. Yeah, you don't need to tell me you're backstage. I know when you're backstage. This is I can't bring you in if I doing something. But this girl, she's out here. She's gonna be struggling out there because they're gonna have to deal with what they got, food that they have, and they don't have electricity unless they go back to the hotel, and maybe in their hotels they have electricity. But yeah, just gotta deal with these storms out there in Louisiana. That's what happens. You live out there, you gotta deal with the hurricanes, and that's just how it is. Hurricanes are something
Been
that
out
needs to
there.
happen. That's something that always needs to happen. There always needs to have hurricanes. Like if the world was to stop hurricanes, then the people would not be alive. Because you kill off the oxygen from the ocean, you know, and trees feeds off of the oxygen. It's the circle of life. It's a big old circle. And if the trees, are not getting the proper oxygen, then we're not going to get oxygen, proper oxygen. And then that's when humanity is going to start dying off. Keep fucking with the oceans and watch. The ocean's going to come back and fuck you with you. And he's going to kill a lot of people too. Everything's all living here on this planet. Everything's alive. Um, yeah, that's the only things that they have on here. That was just I saw that already. Yeah, the aftermath. No, but that was that's CBS. I already saw that one. NPR. Nah, skip that one. USA Today. Hurricane Delta. Day. Okay, no. Let me see. That's only 50 seconds. That's nothing. CBS this morning. This is some advertising thing here. Maybe back on here. Okay. Well, I was just checking some stuff out in here, but yeah, we'll be dealing with the rain from the storm in a little bit. I feel like it's gonna be coming Sunday night, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's supposed to rain out here, and a lot of the rain is coming from the Delta. Delta is coming up to the northeast, and it's gonna bring a lot of rain, maybe a little breezy, a little wind and so forth. But overall, it's just gonna bring rain, much needed rain, because it's good when it rains. I don't know. People hate the rain. I'm like, sometimes I hate the rain, but I don't hate it because I want to hate it. I just hate it because it hurts my body. Um, Let me see here. What is this? It's not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Um, yeah. So how you been doing, Abby? What's going on?
I've been doing good, and
Anything
I
new
woke
from
up.
yesterday?
Yeah, nothing new from yesterday except for today. I was cutting, had to help cut log out the garage, and right
You have to do
next
what?
to yeah, I had to help cut up a log in the garage.
Okay.
It's like a stop light, and I had to use one of those log saws or something, those wide ones with the handles, and you have to pull, pull, and pull back, pull. You have to pull back, and that one has to pull back. It's one of those old-fashioned things. I think you cut something. Yeah, you have to. Well, we're just doing some arrangement work in the garage, so. But anyways, I've been since I
All right. Cool
it went
beans.
to my mind, kind of, kind of, trying to balance my what you would call it, that that machine. I don't know.
You're breaking up. I can't make out what you're saying.
I'm saying that there's too much in my mind, and try to pay attention to my emotions and try to give my demons an ass whooping in class, just trying to adjust my focus. I guess maybe it could be things, things like the weather or things that keep jumping in your mind, just trying to figure out
Just get it out of your
how
mind.
to.
Just don't keep it in your mind. You gotta move on. I feel like this is a story that is like, it's just, it shouldn't even be happening. You got to move on and clear that out of your mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's not gonna do you any good by contemplating on it and just talking to, like, no, you got to move forward, and be progressive and start, you know moving those thoughts out, clearing out the gutter,
yeah,
cleaning the gutter out. We're gonna go back into the tropics real quick. Gonna check out two areas of concern that I see here north of Puerto Rico. There's an area of disturbance here north of Puerto Rico, which it's being pushed downwards. There's a high pressure right here, so it's basically being pushed this way. And if it catches into the Caribbean, might be a problem with this here. Also, this area back here is pretty much disorganized showers, but this is an area that's being monitored. It's going to be going through some shear in the next, actually, in 24 hours. If it doesn't get itself together, it's definitely going to get impacted by some shear winds. So this has a very low chance of development. I think it's like 20% of development. I'm more into looking at what's going on here, north of Puerto Rico, because it seems like it wants, there's something in here that wants to get its act together. Um, Not even the National Weather Service is not even looking at it. To be honest with you, they're not even paying attention to it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute. This looks more of a needs to look at than this back here. This back here looks like crap. It looks disorganized. But this up here north of Puerto Rico is going to get a lot of rain tonight and tomorrow. So yeah, that's good rain. I mean, Puerto Rico needs the rain. Like all these islands, they depend
Mm-hmm.
on these rain showers to come through and these tropical downpours. They do collect the rainwater and they use it for their crops and they use it for their plants, and some use it for bathing also. Um, yeah, it's Puerto Rico still has indigenous people, so just FYI. But yeah, that's the quick look out of the weather and what I'm looking at and paying attention to. I'm paying attention to this cluster of storms here north of the Lesser Antilles and northeast of Puerto Rico. It's just going to bring them very gusty winds and it's going to bring them a lot of rain, much needed rain. So it's not a bad thing. And it's coming in as pretty strong. It has areas of storms that are pretty strong. It's not like a tropical storm or anything like that, but it's a disturbance. That's what you call a tropical disturbance. And if it gets into the Caribbean, then it'll have a better opportunity to get its act together and move along this broad area of high pressure that's going to start receive this rotation here. It's like high pressure, so this is going to come like this way and then maybe form another storm. You may get another storm into the Gulf of Mexico. Imagine that. That's crazy. But that the weather here, as far as let's see if we could get a better look for the Northeast. Even Puerto Rico, if you look at Puerto Rico IR, you can look at the loop. Look at that. Right north of Puerto Rico. Come on, that's a disturbance right there. That's not even, and the center of pressure is gonna be right in here. Like the center of the storm is gonna be right in here. And it's trying to get its act together. It's actually holding on. It's just a big storm. It's not it's small, but it's big in the sense that it's gonna bring a lot of rain and instability to Puerto Rico. The mountains will help, kind of like keep this storm in check. But once the storm comes downwards, then we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure the National Hurricane Center should be watching this. Um, we could do a rocker on it. Let me see if it lets me do it. And the rocker is just going back and forth just to show you the intensity of the storm. You can look at the reds and the yellows and it looks like something interesting is going on here. So Puerto Rico, y'all getting rain tonight. Make sure you get everything done, taken care of early. Um, Parts already in Puerto Rico on the western side is getting rain. Eastern side is going to be getting rain probably tonight into tomorrow. They get a lot of rain out of it. Pretty good. They need it. They need the rain. Let's see here. Let's see if we could get the. I don't want that. Let's go up the coast here. Let's take a look here at the northeast. Got a lot of wind. It was windy here today, so you got a lot of wind that's gonna be bringing you across here, especially you too, Albie. You should it should be a little wind out there where you're at. Should have some wind out there, some fresh air out there. I don't know if you're cold. If is the temperature cold out there where you're at, Albie? I don't know if he's there. Is he here? Albie, can't hear you, man.
My bad. It's 75 degrees out here. It's all good. It ain't blowing
No, the morning.
hard.
I'm talking about the coldness in the morning.
Oh,
Is it cold in the mornings?
I didn't step outside in the morning. Um, I think so. But right now it's 75 degrees. I mean,
Yeah, it was
that
75 here too today. But our low temperatures were in the 40s last night. We were
it wasn't
actually,
too cold over here when I woke up and I stepped outside. It wasn't too cold.
supposed to be tonight 54 here.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, the temperature is supposed to drop to a high of 65, and then the lows into 67. And then it's supposed to rain starting overnight. It's supposed to start raining, and it's going to rain all day Monday and into Tuesday. It's supposed to rain, and this is from the remnants of Delta that's going to be coming through here on late Sunday night, Monday morning, all day Monday into Tuesday evening, where the storm will be moving off from here. Monday, the temperatures are supposed to be in the 50s, high 50, low 50, 50 50. It's supposed to be 50-50. It's not gonna like the temperature from the day and I mean, it might be colder during the day than it is at night because of the storm. And that's unique. Where your daytime temperature is lower than your low time temperatures at night. Let's check out another area. Let's go. That's Atlantic views. I want to take a look at the United States, so I'm gonna have to come all the way down here. Um, let's see something. This is the imagery. That's Atlantic. That's not what I wanted. Um, microwave imagery. No. Let me see. Western United States IR. Let me check this out. Okay, so here goes the what's going on in the West Coast. There's Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada. Man, you got a lot of crosswinds coming downwards. Like, if there's a fire out here, I don't know if there's any act. I know there's active fires, but I'll tell you right now, this wind is not going to be helpful.
They started
This looks
putting
weird.
fires underground,
That really
underground fire.
looks weird. That looks very weird. That didn't even look right. I'd be looking at these things, and sometimes some of the stuff that you find on here looks weird. Um, Let me see something. Where's the United States? Um, okay, that's the Caribbean. That's Pacific. they changed this around because they used to have for the United States, um, but they don't. I don't see um like the United States map. They had it. They used to have it here, and now they
Oh, you
don't.
got somebody, bro. You got Angel Menez, bro.
Angel, all right, bring Angel. Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
What's
I
going?
figured I'd come for a bit.
What happened?
I said I figured I'd come on for a bit. I was
Yeah.
gonna go to my local T-Mobile store, which all Sprint stores have turned into, because I was gonna see about upgrading my phone.
Oh yeah. What are you thinking about getting?
The Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, the Fan Edition.
Okay. I'm trying to get me to get. Not looking into upgrading my phone yet. It's just because these phones are just ridiculously expensive for one, and two, with this trade war going on, it's just you don't know how they're really making these phones and what they
Uh,
and how like good they're making them. As like the note, remember the note? What was it the note fifth? Was it 20 or something or note something? The one X or something? The one that was catching fires and blowing up?
that I think was like the S7 or S8.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was like one that they should have just never like released.
Um, or maybe they should have tested it before bringing it fully in production and being released to seller stores. Because you always need to make sure everything is working properly and everything is in good condition. And when it's not, something like a fire hazard can happen on your phone. And I've seen that happen sometimes with some computers corporations who don't really check to make sure that the latest batch of computers or phones are fully working or making sure that they're functional with every single part that they put into.
Mm-hmm. Because these remember these phones are sensitive and they do release radiation.
Yep.
And sometimes the phones are good, and then sometimes the phones are like piece of crap. And the the S how long the 20's been out? It's been out for a little bit, right? It's been out for a while.
The Samsung Galaxy S20 was released like earlier this year, back on
Okay.
I believe in like March or April. And last month or sometime in August, I know the Note 20 was released, and just recently Samsung had released their new Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. It's kind of similar to like the iPhone SE, but it's more so of everything that people love about the Samsung Galaxy phone or S20 rolled into one.
Mm. Yeah, because they were trying to sell me on it, and I'm like, no, thanks, I'm okay. And they're like, yeah, but it's the state of the art. I go, yeah, and the next one is gonna be state of the art one too. They're all gonna be state of the art. It's just.
Every single one is state of the art,
Mhm.
but I guess the reason why for me why I'm like getting a different phone is simply because of how my phone currently is. Because let me turn it on and show you, or at least turn my camera on and show you. Need to take. Um, See the little crack in the back?
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's a big crack.
This happened back in sometime of August when I was going for a bike ride, and when I got back on from falling off my bike, I saw that there was a crack in my back.
No, I've been pissed off. And you
So
see how easy those things just break. They're just so sensitive.
But I kind of like the older ones, believe it or not, where it had the removable cover, because the
Mhm.
removable cover was able to handle cracks and that kind of stuff.
Or a proper like case for it, because like bless you, it's bless you again. And like the
uh,
case, you need a proper case
yeah,
when shit like that
but
like falls.
yeah, and that's what I plan on doing. I mean, when I believe it or not, this is even though it's the same phone, this is a replacement because back in July of this year, when I had moved into my new apartment, during my first month, someone had followed me, and I was thinking that he lived here, and he asked if he could come into my apartment because I thought that he might have been a resident, but it turns out he wasn't. And he showed me a website of his that he manages, and he later on asked if he could use my phone to give a call to someone. And I said sure, but I didn't like tell him to stay within here. He basically then like went out my left my apartment, and I waited like an entire 30 minutes for him to come back with it. And it was my suspicion that he took it from me. And I even reported it to my property manager, and I even called Sprint and informed them. And I had them had filed a lost stolen phone, and unfortunately, I had to pay out of pocket of a $275 deductible to get a replacement Samsung Galaxy Note 10.
Mm-mm. I do not give my phone to anybody. Fuck that.
That's
You
what I
give me
learned just that month alone.
Nah, I don't give my phone to anybody, nobody. I don't even care if it's Jesus Christ comes over here and try to ask me for my phone. I was like, bitch, get your own. Like, that's one thing about me. I'm like, no, because I don't want nobody's germs on my fucking phone. Like, hell no, get away from here. Like, no, nobody should be using your cell phone.
Yeah.
Because your phone is that's your personal phone.
Um,
That
but
that's
is it all right if I screen share and show you some of the phones that I kind of have my eyes on to help to maybe have you help me pick
yeah,
which one?
yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
We'll see real quick and see what the S this the S20.
Yeah. It's the S20 FE. The FE stands for Fan Edition.
Okay,
Okay. I'm screen sharing now.
okay. I don't know if you're screen sharing.
How do you whenever someone else screen shares, it'll be at the bottom because you know how where you click on add to stream for bringing people on. When someone else screen shares, other than the host has to add it to the stream. But if you're the host, it automatically is added, kind of like how when you screen shared the weather report.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't tell me that. It just says, let me see, screen share. Um,
No, I'm the one screen sharing.
yeah, but it's not telling me that you're screen sharing.
You need to go down to where you add people because you know how at the bottom there's those boxes.
Like,
Though, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, because I didn't even see that. You see, that's the thing about StreamYard that sucks because they don't let you know if there's anybody or something down below, waiting.
Yeah, I mean, you can are able to be notified if someone comes on the panel because there will be a little setting with you as host that that allows you to enable like a sound effect. So some of the phones I had my eyes on was this iPhone 11. This is the one right here that I'm thinking about getting. And let me go ahead and open it so you can see it here. Um, the overview is this, and the triple rear camera, a 5G network, 128 gig internal memory, all day battery, and this is what the Samsung Galaxy FE has. I'll scroll bit by bit.
How much is that phone?
Um, a month is $31 a month. Because let me go back. This is right here, and it's as low as $31 monthly, and I don't have to pay anything out because I'm eligible for an early upgrade with my current phone.
Mm.
Because here it says return it. Send us your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 in good working condition. Your return kit will be included. And then this is where like my financial, I can do 18-month or 24-month.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a 5G phone too. Now this one does it has the stencil or no?
The what?
It doesn't have a stencil.
The pen? No, the notes only do.
Hmm.
The Samsung regular Galaxies, like their S series, don't have a pen, but their Note series do.
Hmm. Yeah, because I bought my pen separate. I use a pen on my phone, and I have the Android. I mean, it's supposed to be more like battery life and
Yeah, it says it has a 4500 mAh battery, all day intelligent battery for those days that never seem to end. Do you want me to like to scroll bit by bit?
sure, why not? I mean, because it looks pretty cool. I mean, the colors. What color are you gonna end up getting?
There's a cloud navy, cloud mint, and cloud lavender.
I don't know. I like that mint color.
This one?
Yeah. I mean, blue is blue.
Yeah, blue is blue, and I even once had a once had like a mint case for my Note 10 before the person took it from me when I shouldn't have let him use it.
Damn.
I did have a mint, and I really liked the mint. Um,
Oh, you see, and my energies kept telling me to tell you mint.
yeah.
That was nice. I want to
Something
see the
about
back
the
of it.
mint, something about the mint stands out as well.
Yeah, can you show it like the back of it to see how it would look with the mint? Wow,
There's
that's
that.
nice.
Then there's the lavender. Let me go to the one that's
Well,
more of like a pinkish kind of one. And of course, navy is basically blue. Um, yeah, this is like a darkish blue or
Yeah.
like a really dark black almost. I know it's navy, but navy is basically blue.
Hmm.
Yeah, something about the mint really stands
The
out to
mint.
me.
See, if I was gonna buy one, I'll get the mint.
Yeah, something about the mint really stands out, and again, here's everything that they tell about it. And then it talks about the colors,
Mm,
shades to make the rainbow jealous. Your phone basically almost never leaves your hand, so it should be a seamless addition to your style. Choose from a wide range of on-trend hues with the sleek Maddie finished from big and bold to subtotal and classic.
that's nice.
And then it talks about an all eyes on the Infinity O display.
Yeah, it looks
Your upgrade, your view, the 6.5-inch full Infinity display has barely there bezels surrounding the flat edges and the super small punch hole for the camera mean more immersive the screen that makes your gaming, streaming, and video calling more fun. But the
mm-hmm.
one thing I'm kind of concerned about is does it have any like and I've noticed this when I got my Note 10. Is there any like USB-C or outlet for like corded headphones and that kind of stuff? I wonder because last year when I got my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 phone, it didn't have a regular headphone jack with
Yeah,
the circular end.
wireless, right?
Um,
They trying to do wireless.
yeah, and I'm just wondering if this one has a headphone jack or like a USB-C a headphone because it sounds like they might, but and then it says water, no worries. Rated IP68 for water and dust resistant. This phone stands up to 1.5 meters of water for up to 30 minutes. So it's fine to keep on playing and capturing if your phone gets a little wet.
Yeah, you don't want to submerge it. You know,
Um, um,
it's not. It doesn't look like a bad phone. I wish they had other colors.
um, uh, Same here. Let me go to the specs right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, Bluetooth profile, uh, APD, basically talking about all the,
SD
um,
card. All right, so it supports up to 1 terabyte micro SD card. That's pretty cool. That's
yeah.
like extra memory. That's that I always put an extra memory card because I like my camera and stuff. It's I use 2 terabytes micro SD cards. Um, but that's cool. You could do one
It looks like it may have like a
ejection.
USB cable for it, and
Mm,
not just for the charger. Because my
mm,
phone that I currently have right now is a USB-C, and it works both for both my
mm,
USB-C headphones or
mhm,
or earpieces, and it also works for my charger. So it looks like I may still be able to use like a wired headset still.
mhm. Yeah, possibly. That's interesting. I mean, if I was gonna get a phone like that, I would have to go back with I would go back to T-Mobile.
And then, of course, one of the other ones I thought about getting was the Note 20 because I already have the Note 10, but it would be $45 a month.
Holy shit! No, don't get that phone. That's the bomb phone. Don't get that one. That's the one that
Oh,
blows up.
all
Those are
right.
those are the ones that are for like Mission Impossible. You know, where your message, you know, self destruct. Like after you finish, with the message, and then you just put the phone down and it just blows up on itself.
um,
Like,
but
if-
I
That
don't know
actually
what
happened.
I don't know what makes you say that because I haven't heard anything about the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 blowing up because I know that a couple about 4 or 5 years ago there was a slew of Samsung Galaxy phones that were like catching on fire, but I haven't
oh,
heard anything about
it was the note.
the Note 20 blowing up.
Yeah, it was the note. It was one of the notes. I don't know. It's not the 20. I think it was the 8.
Well, right now I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 20,
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't blown up on me. The thing is, I think that one note that you're talking about was basically Samsung's bad note at the time, and not everything blows up even when it comes to new models. So, like, let's say if TCL had a bad model of a TV, and where a lot of people experience their like TCL TCL Roku TV catching on fire and that kind of stuff. it just would mean that they put like that specific batch or that one model in a bad production, and I don't think all notes have been like that since then.
No, it was just that series. It was just it got even banned from airlines. You couldn't even take the phone onto the airlines.
That well, it was for that phone only. It's not all notes because if travel was still going on, I'm pretty sure I would be able to bring my Note 10 with me. I just think it was like that one note. What you're talking about, I think it was like the Note 6 or Note 7. It's one of those two, for sure. It's one of those notes that the airline had banned, but they didn't ban like all future notes as well, from what I've heard, because I think you can bring your Note 9 and your Note 10 and your Note 20 there onto the airlines. But with traveling the way it is, people can't travel all that much.
Yeah, right now there's a lot of
But
restrictions.
but but it's just that in my honest opinion, I think that one note that you're talking about was just one model that Samsung didn't like check for themselves. Because I don't think that all the notes have had is having the same problem. Because I have the Note 10 right now, and I haven't had anything happen to my Note 10. And I don't think anything else has happened to either
No, I
Note.
don't think it was in the 10. I think it was like the 8 or something. Oh, I know it was one of those. I think it was 8.
But
Um,
you're telling me to no, not go with that, the like the Note 20. But it's just
no,
that
don't go with the
all
Note
notes
20.
are as bad as that one was.
Yeah, don't go for the 20. Don't go for the Note. Go for the other one.
Besides like the fire, why can't I? Why don't you think it would be a good idea to go with the Note
I just
20?
think it'll be an overkill. It'll be too much for what you're gonna be doing.
Oh,
And
for like expense wise.
expense wise, it's just more money. You're gonna see it's more money.
Yeah,
But
because it's $45 a month, and this one, the FE, is only 31. So that's a $14 difference right there.
the only thing that's cool about the notes is the stencil.
Yeah,
But
other than that,
the
every
colors are ugly though. Like the note colors, they're not like they're not cute.
let's check the colors on this note right here because this is the Mystic Gray.
Ugh, Great Depression. Next.
This is Mystic Bronze,
It looks so boring.
and
Uh,
then Mystic Green.
See, that one's cute. See, I like see the green.
But
That's
this
cute. That's a nice color too, Angel. That
But I think you're right about the expense wise. But I don't think this Note 20 would cause any problems for me if I were to get this. But I'm not thinking about it
hey,
because of the cost of it. Even though both the FE and but even though both the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE and the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 are both 5G phones. The one difference is that this is a higher in cost, and the only cool thing, like you said, is the stencil, but it does have a great green color. And this is also a 5G phone right here, and it's only 31. Um, uh, uh, but um, uh, but for me,
did
from
you
what
do the
I've been hearing,
comparison?
what
Have you done the comparison between the two?
um,
Have
um,
you gone through the specs on the 20?
I've been watching a whole bunch of videos between, and a lot of people are going with the FE.
The FE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's probably less. It probably weighs less too, lesser than.
And the other phone that I thought about getting was the iPhone SE. But the colors that they have is white, black, and product red. And the iPhone 8 Plus. But it looks like these the ones are sold out. But to be quite honest, I've always wondered what the Apple devices have been like. I've never been an Apple user. I always thought about getting one,
I'm
but
not a fan. I'm not an Apple fan. I'm not a. I'm not. It doesn't attract me at all.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just don't trust Apple.
Hmm.
Too much entangled. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just weird. It goes deep. Um, but the Note, how big is it compared to the S20?
Let me open a separate tab because this one is, of course, is a 6.5 inch the display. The Note 20 is a 6.7 inch full HD display. All
8K.
battery. It has 8K video capture, same internal memory as the FE, and 5G network as well. But to be quite honest, am not really that fond of 8K as of yet. I understand 8K is still a whole new, but I'm not seeing very many people getting the whole 8K treatment yet.
Hmm.
Cause here let me scroll where it's telling about the new Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra 5G, the power to work, the power to play, pen precision, PC power with meets PC power with S Pen and Samsung Notes, adaptive power that meets your needs with all the intelligent battery, optimize your mobile gaming experience on the go with Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G, multi-test with the best of them with our fastest Note processor yet, hyper fast process speeds to transfer your gaming, binging, and multitasking with less interruption. And then it says work from mobile to PC seamlessly with Link to Windows. Link to Windows allows you to manage both mobile and Apple, not Apple, Windows apps directly on your PC screen so that you won't have to slow down. And pro quality, pro movie life effects, pro video with 8K video capture. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G shoots pro quality 8K video that lets you change the frame rate, putting you in complete creative control. Our best mobile display yet with the adaptive dynamic AMOLED 2X. Um, Maximize your game and binge watching experience with our best mobile display yet. Get smooth motion, fluid scrolling, and low blue light emissions on the 6.9 Infinity O display, and then it talks about like the display itself, more on screen, less visual interruption with the Infinity display, the latest network technology with the power of 5G, and then turn your TV into a second screen wirelessly with the Samsung DeX. Connect your Samsung Galaxy Note 20 wirelessly to your TV to bring it to life on the big screen. With Samsung Galaxy, Samsung DeX, you have two screens to do twice as much, and that's pretty much it. Let me go to the specs. Battery information, it's about 200 less than the battery on the FE because the battery information it's a 4300 mAh non-removable battery. The Bluetooth profile supports a lot of like the
Something bad. I already noticed something bad already.
what?
No micro SD.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? Go with the S20.
The FE.
Yeah, that one, the FE. Yeah, that one, and then the mint color's cute. I like that green. That green's hot.
Yeah.
That's a nice green, like nice smooth color. Like it's such a like pastel color. You know, that's pretty cool.
Even though there's a lot with the Note 20, I think you're right there. Everything that the list is pretty cool, but I will have to say that I don't really think I would be using the 8K video capture all that much because I don't think 8K is supported on YouTube as of yet.
And I don't even think television's supporting 8K unless you have an 8K television. Then
I don't. I just have a 4K television.
yeah. So stick with the S20 FE. I think that would and the that mint color that's hot. I like that color.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And plus it has a better battery life, and you could put the micro SD card in there so you can have an extended 1 terabyte more if you wanted to. And you get a good deal on a good memory card. You put it in, poof, you have unlimited. You can store unlimited shows. You can make as many shows as you want, and do the editing. You transfer it from your phone to your computer, and then you do the editing, dude. Like, it'll be good for you because you do a lot of those mukbangs and stuff, and you do a lot of this eating. Um,
Yeah.
and I think it'll be something that'll be very cool for you to do, and it'll be
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah, I think I think so, and that's what I'll do. I mean, I guess it's just that I had a hard time deciding, and the FD was just released like a week or two ago, and so just recently, and I guess with everything that we looked at, yeah,
I'll definitely go with the FE, man. Go with the FE, and that mint color. Ooh, they should call that sexy mint because that color is fly, sexy fly. Like, that's a nice color. Like, if I was to choose the colors, I'm definitely going for that mint. The blue is so regular. It's like, blue is like a boy's phone, it's like, blue is blue. It's like they might as well have black. It's like it's so common. It's like, but that mint, oof. And the other color, the what was it? The lavender. Oh, that one's like girly color. That was more like the girls would love that color. That's a nice pastel color, but I love the mint. They got me on that mint. I'm not gonna rush to get me a phone. I'm okay with my phone for now, and you
Um,
know,
and I would go to the Sprint store go near me, even though it's not really near me, but it's like less than like 2 miles away from where I live, so I could easily take my bike there since it's like not too far away. I usually try to keep places that are near me
hmm
less than like 5 miles because I don't want to go too far away
yep.
into like the outer town and that kind of stuff. And
hmm
the nearest Sprint store, which is now a T-Mobile store, is not too far away from where I'm at. Because I went there a couple of other times, including last year when I had went to that store to get my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 phone, and whenever I go to the street that the store is located at, it usually takes between 20 to 30 minutes to get there because of traffic and because of the speed that I'm going on my bike.
Yeah, and plus you
And
want to get there. You don't want to rush or anything. You
yeah,
just
yeah. But also, with it being 4:16 p.m., I don't think I would be there in time if I wanted to do it in store. So I think what I'll do is probably just order it online.
can you do it tomorrow?
I can do it tomorrow. Yeah, because I need to go somewhere else anyhow tomorrow.
Really?
Because tomorrow I'm going to be going back to the hospital for a follow up in
Mhm.
regards to my back. Because the doctor this week had said for me to see him again on 1 week from the appointment that I had with him, which was this past Sunday. And
Mhm.
so I'm going back there again tomorrow for a follow up.
Okay, maybe you could do it after your follow up. What do you think? That'd be
Okay, that's what I
a good
plan on
thing,
doing.
because that way you get the phone and you be excited, and you could like get how you like want to play with it and break it in.
Yeah.
See, that's excitement. That's happiness. That's like I like when I get like a new device because I'm like I want to get it like into it and figure out everything and like use it to my advantage. Yeah, especially that phone's gonna be very good for you when you do your mukbangs and when you do like even when you film me outside, it's gonna be good quality. It's gonna be pretty cool. I wonder how like the internet would be like if you're doing live shows, like how it would be when you're walking, um, how would it the video would be, which I think it would be great. I think
I did a couple of streams on my Note 10 since I've have got it last year, and it was before my previous Note 10 had gotten stolen from me. I did a live stream when I went to Popeyes last November to eat one of their chicken sandwiches.
I
Uh,
saw that one. I saw that show. Did you have to fight anybody? No, right? But people were killing each other for that sandwich.
yeah.
People were killing themselves because of that sandwich. They were
But,
fighting over it.
but I got my hands on one, and luckily I wasn't killed or nothing had happened. But if you watch the entire video or stream very closely, there were a couple of people looking my way that I didn't even notice. And when I watched the replay, some people were like turning their heads towards me because of me talking while I was eating, but not talking while chewing or anything like that. Just when I was eating and when there was no food in my mouth, I was talking to my chat. Some people looked at me and I didn't even notice it. And when I watched the replay, there you are, people staring at me, not in a bad way, but just like,
All
huh?
up in your business, all up in your grill. I'm like,
and,
all up.
and did you see my In and Out video as well?
No, I didn't see that one yet. I haven't seen that one yet. You went to In and Out?
Yeah, last year, back in
It's,
like August, back in like
I was
September
in
or
the hospital,
October.
Angel. Remember, in August, I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for a month. That's why I didn't see shit. I was having surgeries.
But let me go find it. And
Yeah, I was in the hospital. I was like, I didn't get out until like September.
let me go find it and send it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even get out of the hospital until
Oh,
like
it wasn't from August. It was from October 21st of last year when I
yeah.
went In and Out for the first time.
I was out of it. You were in and I was out. I was out of it. I wasn't doing shit. I was like I had all these surgeries. I was just done. I'm
Okay,
tired.
I just sent you the link to that stream video that I did at In and Out for the first time. Um,
Yeah.
it was a pretty great stream that I did of giving my thoughts and experience of trying it for the first time. And there's a couple of key funny moments that you will love. Like there was this moment in that stream where where a couple of girls stared into my camera and I looked behind me and it was hilarious.
Oh Lord. You see, I've eaten at In and Out in California when I used to live in that.
You know what? Why don't I just share you that moment and you can watch the rest when you I'm screen sharing again.
Okay. Cause
Um,
I
I love you, Thomas.
In and Out is really good. Did you have to pay with your card, right?
This is it. Just watch. Oh man.
In and Out is really good. Damn, Andrew, you're making me hungry now. Oh, look at the girl.
Oh God! God, starting all over.
This is gross. Oh, Angel. I remember my first time in and out. I had to pay cash because they didn't accept cards at the
At the
time.
time,
Hmm. But now I heard that they accept cards now. I was like, motherfuckers.
yeah, they accepted my card when I went there for the first time last
Yeah.
year,
Oh, this is like going back way back. I don't. When you were born, Angel?
1990.
90. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you were born, but you were a kid. But I remember when I went to LA and I went to In and Out, and there's like cash only. I was like, oh, good thing I have cash because I was like, of course I had cash on me. I had I had my cards, but I was like, you always have to have a little bit of cash on you. Um, and I was like, hell yeah, and I tore it up. It was so good. Oh man, it was so good. And then the next day, I ate at Hardee's for breakfast, and that was delicious too.
Here in Arizona, our Hardee's is Carl's Jr., and they're basically the same place in the end.
Yeah, at the end, it's pretty much the same. Yep, yep, pretty much. Yep. But if you think about it, it's like the breakfast. I don't know. I like good breakfast. It's like I don't know. It's breakfast is I
Um,
can't eat breakfast for
I have never been to Hardee's or Carl's Jr.'s for breakfast. I remember being going to Taco Bell a lot of time for breakfast in like 2017 and 2018. And the places that I've gone to breakfast a lot since moving here to Arizona have been Wendy's before their breakfast became a national kind of thing. Because when I have moved here to Arizona last year in July, and I went to my Wendy's near in the previous apartment that I lived at before I came to my most recent one. Um, I saw that they had their breakfast menu, and I was wondering, is this a new thing already? But apparently, my location here in Arizona was like a testing location, and before it reached the like nationals, national chains all across the U.S. and the country back in March of this year.
Hmm.
And the other place that I have went to breakfast a lot as well was Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is awesome. It's awesome. I like their French toast. Oh, sure. I like their sausages. I like the breakfast. Uh I like good French toast. Like I don't know. I'm a sucker for like French toast with the powdered sugar. Then you put that syrup. Yum. You're making me hungry. Oh my goodness. This is not right. This is not good. I'm getting hungry, and now I'm like trying to figure out what I want to eat now. It's 7:30. That's like I'm trying to think. I could probably make something real quick. I can make myself a sandwich because I did buy some bread, some rolls from the farmers market. Um, there's some sandwich rolls, and man, they're so delicious. They're kind of like French bread rolls. Mmm. And then make a nice sandwich out of it. That'll be my dinner. Thinking about, I was thinking too, maybe I can make a Caesar salad and then I could put it in the sandwich.
Well, hey, I'm gonna get off, okay?
Okay, we're talking about food now. What are you gonna eat dinner, Angel? What are you gonna
No, no, no.
What are you eating? What are you eating tonight? Oh, Angel left. Oh no, he disappeared. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna have for dinner. Like, what's dinner? Saturday night dinner feels more like a Sunday. To be honest with you, it doesn't even feel like Saturday to me. I'm just thrown off. My days are thrown off, and my my between my pain and the sleeping and the all this craziness, I'm like I need a break. And it's just the pain is just I never had anything so persistent. Even when I had the surgery before, it wasn't like this pain wasn't like this bad. This feels like a more heavier pain. It's like it's not the only people that would know is the females. Females would know this pain. It's not good.
Yeah, I think in a little while make me some dinner.
Yeah, you too, man. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about making myself a
Mm.
sandwich, right? But I would like to mix it up. I want to put like I want to do like a Caesar salad, right? And then put it in the sandwich. Put some turkey, put some ham, some cheese in there. Then the Caesar salad. Maybe put slice up tomato, put it in there too, and then just heat it up in the oven. Not even the oven. I'll put it on the top on the stove just to get the bread nice and warm, and then chop it up in half, and there you go. You got a sandwich. And I was thinking, what can I compare? What can I eat with the sandwich? Because I like to eat soup with my sandwich. So I do have a broccoli. I think it's like a. I think it's like a broccoli cheddar soup that I have, and I have chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Little soda on the side, and yeah, and I also have clam chowder. And boy, I love me clam chowder. This might be a clam. It's okay. It's either the broccoli soup or the clam chowder. Which would you go for? Go ahead, Angel. Little not Angel. The little Albie Angel, shining his little aura there.
I'll go with the clam chowder a little bit. The clam
Hey,
chowder
clam
tastes.
chowder. One for the clam chowder. I'm a big clam chowder fan. I like clam chowder. Um,
I have it too.
it's just like I like eating it with a sandwich. I don't know. For some reason, it's like it makes it the sandwich like. You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna put the Caesar salad in the sandwich this time. I'm just gonna do like turkey, ham, cheese, mix, sandwich, and put it in the oven. Not in the oven, but I can put it in the oven too. And I keep saying oven, but if I put it in the oven, it's because I want to heat it up and melt the cheese, and the bread gets nice and hot, and it's like it's good. It's like I don't know. It's just good. It's just good. I'll probably heat it up in the oven. I'll just do that, and then heat up the soup, heat up the clam chowder, and that's dinner right there. And it's not so heavy, it's creamy. It's nice and smooth. I actually got to take some stool softener that I bought. 25 pills for $6. I'm like, shit, man. Like this is to soften my shit. I gotta pay $6. Damn, that shit should have been free. Like I gotta take two of them a day, like one in the morning and then one in the evening, so that way I won't have so much pain going to the restroom because it still really, 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 really hurts bad when you go to the restroom. Number two, it's not a good feeling. It's a bad feeling, bad pain. Um, colon surgeries are not good. Um, I haven't gotten my results yet for my cancer to see if there's any cancer. I haven't gotten any results yet, so I'm still waiting on that. Um, but it's an aggressive surgery, and I had a lot, and it was overwhelming for me. It's still overwhelming. It's like I'm about to get off here, make my sandwich, make my soup, call it a night, go to bed early. I'll put on a movie. I don't know what movie I'm gonna watch tonight. I've been wanting to get into the Halloween movies. I want to
Yeah,
get into the Halloween movies, horror movies, and Hocus Pocus. Like I love that movie, Hocus Pocus.
yeah,
Get into the creepy movies. They have creepy movies for Halloween. I like that stuff. Celebrate the month of October by watching scary movies. Starting today, 10/10/2020. What a freaking day, right? People, realize this. You're not going to experience this again. Okay. 10/10/2020. You know, this is it. When you get 11/11/2020, it doesn't really sound that good, or 12/12/2020. No. 10/10, it's half of the years, it's the 2020. So
yeah.
it's just a very unique day. It's just weird. It's just very unique. But I'm gonna wrap up the show. I'm gonna, cause I'm hurting. I'm trying to do my best to try to come on here and do what I can. But when I'm in pain, it's like, all right, I gotta back off a bit. So I'm definitely gonna wrap up the show now. Thanks for those who came by to watch. I appreciate Angel coming by with his laughter. His laughter is what kills. Like he makes everyone laugh with his laugh. Like he had me laughing just when he starts laughing, I start laughing. And this is just a chain reaction because then I start laughing, then he's gonna laugh more, and then it's just gonna be a laughing show. And then I like that mint phone though. That mint color.
Yeah,
That was a really nice color for a phone. Very unique, for I guess because it's that edition, it's the fan edition, he was saying.
yeah,
So it's those colors. I mean, if I was to get one, I would get the mint color. I would get that mint color. It does look nice. It makes me want to like go back and get another phone, but I don't need another phone right now. I'll wait till my phone dies. When my phone probably dies, it'll probably be like the next few more years. Who knows what other phones they're gonna be coming out with? Because every
yeah,
year they're always coming out with a phone, right? It's like every freaking year. It's like that's not cool. That's like cars these days. Every year is a new car. Every year it's like, oh, the new 2021 and 2022, 2020. Every year. So no, man. Like phones, they should be like every 5 years. Come out with a new, state of the art phone. But it should be like every 5 years. That way you're anticipating, and then you build up the excitement for it, and then when it comes, the new products, it's like every
yeah.
5 years they should come out with products, not every year. It's just an overkill. It's like every year new car. Like why? What are you
Yeah,
doing
it's a
with the
race
other?
against resources, it's a race
What are they
against
doing with the cars
money,
that they don't sell that year? You know what I mean? It's like you start thinking like they like the cars that they don't sell, and then of course they'll try to sell it the year later, but it's like I don't know. It's just I just like with cars. It's just I feel like cars should be every like 3 years or every 4 years a new car comes out. Not every year. It doesn't make any sense. But anyhow, all right, I'll be. Well, you have a good night. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming through.
yeah,
Thanks for those who are watching. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys all on the flip side. Good night.
yeah. Good night, Brett.